Hi, folks, and welcome to my Ask Shell coffee break. And today we've got some topics that are really going to be interesting for you. One that I'm going to deal with right now is the importance of bathroom exhaust fans. And boy, oh boy, this time of the year it seems that you've had your limits at home as far as frustrations with condensation. You've had frustrations with the fact that things have a funny smell, like a musty smell. All of those things stack up to poor quality air. Now, let me explain about the fan or the exhaust fan or the proper term to use when you do associate with the bathroom or even a kitchen or a laundry room. Let's deal with the age of the house, number one. If it's a new home, then obviously you'll have very quiet exhaust fans. If it's an older home, let's say 30, 40, possibly even 50 years old, some may not even have an exhaust fan. Some may only have a window that you can open. And others that have exhaust fans will have possibly the propeller type of fan or the squirrel cage type of fan. The squirrel cage, that's the one that's in a circle, and when you hear it running, it's a much softer sound than the bladed type of fan because they make a lot of noise and don't do a heck of a lot either. So let's deal with the bathroom exhaust fan. Now, when we deal with exhaust fans, we're talking about taking air out of an area like a bathroom or a kitchen or the laundry room and exhausting it to the outside. Has absolutely nothing to do with the attic cavity or the upper roof cavity or where the insulation is above your ceiling in the room. It has to do with taking air out of the bathroom or the area that exhaust fan is installed. Okay. Now, why do we have exhaust fans? And believe me, folks, there are homeowners that think exhaust fans will actually suck the water up and take the water out to the outside. That doesn't happen. First of all, before it can even exhaust the moisture, it has to be evaporated in the air in the form of relative humidity. So you can't leave your bathtub shower area wet. You must squeegee it down or towel it down before such time as you leave it. Because, folks, if you do, then you're going to have a problem with condensation. I can tell you right now, there's no use even going any further as far as exhaust ventilation. So exhaust ventilation is the exhaust fan installed in the ceiling and is turned on with a switch and not a light switch. I mean, if you turn your light on in the bathroom and the fan comes on, that is not a good system to have. In fact, I highly suggest you contact an electrician and have that changed where he or she will actually cut a box in beside the electrical switch box that's there now and put in a dual switch system where you'll have one for the light and one for the exhaust fan. The reason why, you don't want the exhaust fan off when you shut the light off because the exhaust fan should run for at least an hour after every shower, after every bath, and after you've squeegeed down or toweled down. Very important. Doesn't matter if it's a brand new house or an older home. You must go through that process, and it's very important that you do so. So the age of the home doesn't really matter. The bladed type of exhaust fan, if you have one of those, it sounds like an aircraft taking off and moves about as little air as it sounds as though it's doing because it's laboring trying to move it. Well, it's not moving that much. If you can take a Kleenex out of the box and take it up to the grill of your exhaust fan, and it will suck that Kleenex to the grill, then it's moving air. If it will not hold that Kleenex in place, then it's not doing anything at all. It's really just spinning wheels and burning electric energy. So you should be looking at replacing that exhaust fan, getting into a good quality, quiet below that one zone. That's a measurement of sound, and you'll see that on the box when you are looking at them in your retail store. Now, when you have a new exhaust fan installed, or if you're happy with the old one, and it is holding a Kleenex up there, so it is moving air, then if you could replace the single pole switch, that's a single switch on and off, to even a timer, or better yet, a dehumidistat. And the dehumidistat should be installed by an electrician, and it should be on the outside wall in the hall where you enter the bathroom, next to, which normally would be close by, the thermostat for your heating system. But the dehumidistat is controlled by you. You set it at what moisture level? The timer switch, you set it at the 1 hour after every shower or bath. And incidentally, if you have 2 showers or 3 showers, 3 people, that's 3 times 1. That's 3-hour running time because you got that excessive moisture in the bathroom. Okay? Don't worry. An exhaust fan is not going to cost you that much to operate. Electricity is peanuts for what it's going to do if you don't have it to move the air, moist air out of your home. Now, with the dehumidistat or the timer or your single pole switch, the main thing is that is used constantly. If you have only a window, and if you're planning on having a shower when it's minus 20 or minus 30 across the prairies or colder, it's not very comfortable, believe you me, with a window open to allow that air out. And the only way you're going to get air to go out is to have the furnace on at the same time. So you do get positive air blowing through the register in the floor and blowing that moist air out of the home. Or when you come out of the bathroom, all that moisture this finds itself on into the rest of the rooms, and through convection currents, it's moving and causing more grief, like in closets, etc. So, very important, have proper switching, have proper fan, and the rule of thumb in the older homes that 1 square foot of room footprint equals 1 cubic foot of air for the fan sizing. So let's say you got an 8 by 10 bathroom, 80 square feet, then 80 cubic foot or thereabouts on your exhaust fan sizing. Okay, it's just that easy. Yes. Now, I'm not talking about some of the newer homes. Some of the newer homes, my goodness gracious, you could almost put 2 bedrooms and a bathroom in the bathroom, the size of them. So what you would be doing there is putting in a larger unit, or possibly 2 units in a larger home. But that's all by code now, and that will be in the new home when you build it or buy your home. Now, mold and moisture is something that once you do exhaust it, from the upper side, up in the attic or up in the roof cavity, you want to make sure that that duct to the roof jack is very important to you as a homeowner to have installed properly. It should not be the accordion type of plastic pipe that you'd see on the back of a dryer. It should be flexible metal pipe, insulated pipe, and properly sealed at the point of where it comes out of the fan, exhaust fan at the ceiling, as well as where it enters the roof jack on the roof at the roof level underneath the shingled area. That should be all insulated and wrapped. And that should not, under any circumstances, just exhaust into the roof cavity. That is dynamite. Okay, that's problems. So there you have it, folks. That oh, and I should mention as well, some of you may be in a home today that when you turn the light on, then the fan comes on, the exhaust fan, because they're a dual effort on one switch. That should be switched over or exchanged for a proper light and a proper exhaust fan, because when you shut the lights out, you shut the fan off, and you don't want that to happen. You want the moisture to be exhausted out. It's just that easy, folks. So I hope this information, this education that we present to you here on the coffee break gives you that extra helping hand when you're having a problem with moisture and mold buildup in the bathroom or in your master bedroom because of your ensuite off the bedroom. Till next time, look for the coffee break.